Right, we're back after my dice have done what they do best, and the camera slowly pans in on the. Where did you guys set up to do this ritual at?
Oh, that's right. So in advance, maybe we should buy a hotel room or something.
Sure. Like,
Or in a van down by the river.
that's fine. You guys could have gotten a hotel room that you were doing this in, and then a couple of minutes of unga chunga goes by, and then nothing happens, and you guys feel terrible.
Well, thank you, Sue. Thank you. I mean, I would have done it okay. I wanted to let you in on the secrets, and now that's what I get. Thanks.
Ja, das war solch eine experience. This I don't think I'm going to be doing again anytime soon, tiny man.
Sure.
Do you understand the difficulty of not crushing your little fingers when we are holding hands like these little sisters skipping down the road chanting ooh la ooh la ooh la, since nothing is coming? And I'm bleeding from nose, I'm bleeding from I'm bleeding from meine Augen.
Okay. That's a picture I don't want to have in my head. So let's just stop. Oh, so what's the next order of business? You all guys go where you should go, and I go buy a ticket.
Well, I'm guessing we should probably tail him back to the hotel. All this prep doesn't much matter if Duchess just hits him with the rocket launcher in transit.
Do we have his flight number in?
Sure. Maybe not the
Okay.
exact number, but you know the time.
So wait, did we just sleep off the drain, or are we rolling into the next thing?
That's up to you guys. What time did you try and do this ritual thing in the morning?
It's
First
a
thing in the
Wednesday
morning, I think.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
Morning, like one of the first things in the morning.
Okay. So yeah, you
when
guys
does the
have
convention start?
in a day and a half. He's coming in today on Wednesday. Thursday is like a VIP closed scale thing, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is full public access.
Okay, so that was just a test run. So okay.
So
So we sleep that drain off, and now who's doing the scouting? We need to find him.
yeah, who wants to go to the airport and pick him up?
I have a Vespa.
That's fine.
Shotgun.
My character has two distinct problems. Three. One, a lack of a vehicle. Two, a lack of a driving skill. And third of all, a lack of any actual valid ID should heaven forbid I get pulled over or get in a wreck.
Well, the
I
good
thought we
news
had a
is
rigger for this.
You do. The rigger is not here tonight.
We have a theoretical rigger.
Yeah.
But we can
Roding
sort of
is
use
rigor.
his car. You know, he's not here, so we can use his car, right?
I mean, I don't know what kind of craziness you guys are going to get into, so I kind of don't want him to come back and be like, your car is impounded, because let me tell you, you're not going to believe what happened. But no, you guys, like, as for your driving skill problem, there is grid guide, so long as you don't actually, like, go to do anything crazy and you're just like, car go here, the car can auto drive you. And I know at least one of you has a medium lifestyle, so you guys could probably just go rent a vehicle or two if you wanted.
Consider it done.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an acceptable driving skill, so
You don't
I'll go.
actually need to use your driving skill unless you're doing something crazy.
Manual.
Like you can
do you
just-
still need
And
to be
that's not-
25 to rent a car? In
Sorry,
20, do
Do you still need what?
you still need to be 25 to rent a car in the Sixth World?
Probably not.
Okay, cool.
Especially
Let's
since
do that.
like the orc has to be like over the hill before he can even rent a car. I don't think that's necessarily how that's going to work.
Okay.
So yeah, no. you
Okay,
guys
so
can
let's
get a-
just drive at the airport.
Sure. Who else going to the airport?
Dante.
And Jed.
Okay.
I'll tag along too. Why not?
You still
Oh,
sleeping?
so are we done sleeping, or
That's up to you guys.
Oh right, is this happening at the same
I
time
would-
we're doing the ritual? The ritual takes like 4 minutes.
So if you
it's
guys
the
want
sleeping
to,
that takes the time?
you can roll body plus willpower, and each hour is how many boxes of stun you heal. So it's up to you on whether or not you guys probably have enough time if you did this like super early in the morning, which would only then upset like the hotel because you guys are prancing around your hotel room doing magical bullshit.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys can be
Mm.
fully healed because it's probably Rod will be fine within 2 hours, and you'll probably be fine within 2 hours as well.
Okay.
So yeah, the whole team is more than capable of going if you guys wish to all go.
Do we need to do any setup for the weapons dealer, the guy?
As far as getting his like worker passes,
Yeah.
no, he can just get you to them. Like, I assume you guys gave some information, maybe a comm code or that kind of thing, so you guys can just roll up to the customer
Yeah,
service
I was more
thing.
wondering, like, do I need to like put a table together or unpack boxes and shit, and
Oh, that'll be
to make
tomorrow.
it look like I actually do work there? Okay. All right, then yeah, I'll go.
It's nice that you assume things for us, Sue. Rob.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are being talked about and moved around here, so I'm assuming that somebody's, not paying attention to the specifics.
Okay, so we would like to go to the airport, I think.
Sure. Are you guys taking like the full convoy, or are you just taking like 2 cars?
I'm not renting a troll-sized car.
Since I'm an orc, I'll rent the troll-sized. Are we going in one car? Can we do like a troll-sized minivan?
Yeah, you guys can get a church van.
Cool.
That's fine.
So
That's a big car, at least for me.
Yes. You're like, man, I could live in here.
I'll make sure to get one with one of those lowerable steps.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ah, you're sweet. Let me just beast spirit you.
So you guys all drive down to the delicious chip factory. What's your plan once you get to the airport?
We have this picture, right? So
Yep, you have the picture of
Are we
him
just gonna
and of the 2 security goons.
so are we just gonna stand with a big paper like Mr. Target?
I was thinking more along the lines of acting like we're waiting for somebody, and then once we spot the sergeant, we just follow him, and we try and look out for booms.
Okay, so I guess we have to roll like perception or something.
Sure. You guys want to go ahead and just roll a quick perception test as you guys are sitting at the departures?
Sure.
I hate
arrivals.
flying.
Arrivals.
Arrivals. I hate flying, so I always get it kind of goofed.
Mm. So we're looking for like him, and then I guess also looking for anybody in like driver's livery with a sign that says Sergeant Olson.
I mean, are you guys getting out and going into the actual airport for that, or are you guys just kind of sitting out there in the van watching things?
No, we would actually probably be looking through everyone who's walking out of that specific plane.
Have you ever flown before?
Would we be allowed in the arrivals section, or would we have to go through security?
There was probably at least going to be like a security guy out there, and maybe like a security setup on the inside. Because like it doesn't, the plane is going to land. They're going to dump a bunch of people off, and then you guys are going to be kind of over by the baggage claim, just kind of sitting around waiting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dante, for putting the team on your back.
Yeah.
no problem.
Nice.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Right.
When
So
it comes to punching, I'll be good.
hopefully that won't happen at the
yeah.
airport. 'Cause
Yeah.
That usually happens when you get taken off planes. Topical.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of ones at the same time.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
So, you guys have all flown before, right?
Yes.
All right. So you guys know what a baggage claim looks like. Only here you're going to have a lot of different types of people: elves, dwarves, humans, trolls. Not so many on the trolls and orc side of things, but
Oh, side note, I'm staying in the van.
sure, that's probably not a bad idea because I can't imagine an unattended vehicle outside of an airport having any kinds of problems.
Don't want to get towed or bomb squatted.
Yeah. So looking around, you're going to see a lot of tearful, happy reunions. You're going to see a lot of people who are just here, business. A couple of folks are really pissed because for whatever reason their baggage hasn't come down on the baggage claim yet. And then off in the corner, Dante, you're going to see your two goons are kind of standing there very stoic. They got their sunglasses on. You got a million hits, so you can see they have the little earpieces in and the subvocal throat mics, and they're just kind of standing there in their suits, looking around, waiting. They're very clearly in communication with somebody because that's how professionals roll. Like nowadays, when you get off the plane, you immediately text, "Hey, I just got off the plane." So they're like, "Okay." What other
Dante?
information would you like?
Well, first off, if they're not running silent, can Dante tag their comm links and apply it to my AR perception as well?
You would probably want Hex to do that because they're the people
Well,
person.
Well, yeah. I'm just assuming that it would be something relatively low tech, but if it's not, then yeah, Hex.
Can I put an augmented reality object Sims diamond above their head, for instance, just for the team to see?
Absolutely.
All right, consider that done. I like that flavor.
Are they the same
cool.
color diamonds or are they different color diamonds?
I'll make them both green.
Okay.
Stick with it. Or better yet, green for the troll, yellow for the elf.
Sure. What else would you like to know? You got a million hits. I like to kind of just give you information and allow you to ask clarifying questions.
Do they have any distinctive style between them, or are they just like your typical black suit security goon?
They look more or less like your typical black suit security goon. You know that they work for Ares because of some of the information you guys I got earlier. But there's no like badge or anything like that. But they're, how when you watch the TV or movies, your FBI guys always look like FBI guys.
Yeah,
they look like FBI guys.
works for me.
So he has to be relatively low profile. So since he got the FBI guy looking FBI guys.
It's true. Or he didn't pay for the covert package.
That's where they get you, the extras.
Or he wants to clear that he's got this bodyguard with him.
Or everybody else at the airport are undercover.
Everyone.
Everyone.
All right. I have a spell called Stun Ball.
Dude.
I like where this is going. Let's do it.
I have
God.
the spell called Napalm, so...
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better. You do that. Wait, no, we don't kill innocents.
Well, everyone here is undercover. They're not innocent.
Good luck.
Oh, right.
Good luck with that one. So, do you guys want to do anything? Do you guys any other clarifying questions about the situation you're in at the moment?
Ask for guns.
I doubt I can see a concealed weapon across an airport under a suit.
Are you getting close to them, or are you staying like across the
Uh,
airport?
No, I'll start getting closer. I don't want to get close enough that they can potentially make me out for looking at them, though.
Sure, they're not
Um,
super looking.
Can I sense them?
Sure.
I would like to join in on that, since I am also a sensible
Sure.
person.
Rot, can you go ahead and roll like stealth or etiquette because um, Sue has the advantage of being 10 foot tall and can see over people. You do not have that advantage, so you have to get into a better position.
Okay.
Gotta
Just looking
get
for
some
my-
Guardians of the Galaxy stuff going on here and just start riding his shoulder.
Wouldn't the cultural assumption be that dwarves are always surly?
I mean, if
So
you want to be
sneaking-
racist,
Hey,
Sneaking is okay.
Asking about society.
No, they're like hardworking and they like to blend in and assimilate.
Okay.
So is sneaking okay?
yeah, sneaking's fine. It's however you want to do it. It's just it paints the different picture of how things will
Look at that.
play out. Yeah, there you go. See, not everybody. I'm not the only one that rolls a million hits on a few dice.
It happened once. Let's just get all happy about it.
Do you go ahead and roll your sensing, and I'll just give you guys your information.
Sure.
I got 2.
Yep. Just waiting to see what Rod gets so that I can.
Oh, that was his sneaking. Okay.
So with 3 hits, they're healthy. Their general emotional state is the troll is focused. He's got a very like, all right, target's gonna come down the stairs and T minus whatever, and then we're gonna move across the yard and into the vehicle. And, like he's just got that determination that I am on point here kind of attitude. The elf, she seems a lot more aloof, as if like it's just another job, just babysitting some guy. Kind of people watching a little bit. You will
Can we
notice
tell the between like is the troll's determination like super professional or like this is my first job, I want to do well?
there's no like anxiety or nervousness to him,
Okay.
so probably not a first job kind of situation. Maybe he just takes himself super seriously. Kind of hard to tell without talking to him.
Oh, good.
He
And I heard
has
that when you sense people, you have their names over them. So,
no, that's not how that works.
oh
What?
damn it!
Nor does it tell you how long until they die.
But how long
Well,
until
why-
they die though?
I mean, I don't know. Are you guys throwing that napalm spell around?
I don't know that spell.
Because that'll speed
Seconds.
it up.
Seconds
Location
until they
of
die.
cybernetic implants. The troll has a decent amount of overbody work, just kind of like all throughout his aura. The elf does not. The elf has none. The elf is awakened.
Mm-hmm.
Her magic is lower than Rot's because he got 3 hits.
Okay.
And they have a there is a spell that she is sustaining.
Can we tell if she's like a spellcaster or like a chi type person?
I don't know what a cheat type person is.
An adept.
Okay. Yeah, you could get that she is a magician. And she has a
Do
spell
we-
hanging on her, which she would need to.
Do we
ascend
know
separately.
what we would? Oh, we sense the spells separately.
Yeah, Rot would because he got 3 hits, so you didn't see the spell.
Oh, okay. Is he able to tell me about the spell, and then I can check for it too, or no?
Let's just see if he figures it out first, and then
Okay.
So what do I roll?
it's just another sensing test. Okay, so with 2
Man.
hits, you know that it is a detection spell. But
Oh shit.
that's the only thing you know about it. How are you guys feeling? How do you guys feel about these people specifically, I should ask?
A little anxious. Damn it.
Would you
Assuming-
say
Stupid professional troll.
would you say that you feel animosity towards them?
No.
No. We're just sort of looking at them.
Okay.
Generally curious, interested.
Just curious, if maybe they might feel that you were an enemy of some kind.
Okay.
They might know your interest.
He's letting us know what the spell is.
No, I'm not. I didn't tell you anything at all what the spell was.
Is there a detect ill will?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Not so much as ill will. Out of game, there is a detect enemy spell, which if people
Yeah.
have hostile intentions towards you, you show up on their spell. But as you guys apparently don't have hostile intentions towards them right now, they're not alerted to you.
I have the ever so slight bit of hostility against the troll for being a troll and being so high, tall. Sorry.
I mean, that's
But
jealousy.
I don't
that's
think
not
that's-
animosity.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Detect
ixnay on the
jealousy.
apalm
For now.
Okay, so that's them. So when does their target come?
Sure. Sue, what is that thing you rolled?
Oh, I thought if he failed to figure out what the spell is and wanted to tell me to take a shot at it.
I mean, you would get
Sure,
just
sure.
you would get the same thing that it's a detection spell. You wouldn't get
How
what
many how many hits do you need to know specifics about the spell?
that would be like an Arcana roll.
Oh. I'm good.
Yeah, we're out. Shaman's signing
You-
off.
The Arcana roll would get you, like, if you got high enough, would get you the exact what the spell is. But if you had some appropriate contextual knowledges, I could give you a list of things. Like in this situation, it could be a detect enemies. It could be a detect guns. It could be detect explosives. It could be detect individual. It could be combat sense. It could be
Okay.
So
Scanning-
I guess
He
I
also
will
wakes
just,
around here.
notify everyone about the detection spell to make like Dante look. Don't make anything too obvious.
Cool.
so you guys are just going to kind of wind the clock. After a couple of minutes, you will see him come down. He's got another totally not FBI looking guy with him, and you can see him doing the reach up to his ear thing. Your 2 goons are going to do the reach up to the ear thing, and then they're going to start moving in his direction.
The third one?
There is one that is coming down with him off of the escalator down into the baggage claim.
Shit.
Can we check those guys out?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and
And
descend
can
some-
somebody... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Also, if tag the Sarge, but if the other Fed looks like he's going to go along with them, tag him as well.
All right. So the third goon, I'll give you 4 on. If you want to roll specifically for the sergeant, because he is a little bit more important to know details about. Third goon is, let's go with heavily cybered. He's got a lot of wear all over his body. In particular, you will notice that his arms are fake. They are entirely replaced, both of them. And then he's got a bunch of head wear and some over body wear. The sergeant, you got 2 hits on. You got 3 hits on. Sergeant is happy. He is also really tired. Something about being on a plane is draining. He is mundane. He has minor implantation. It looks like just some head wear and a lower left arm.
Okay.
And let me see, you got 3 hits, right? 3 hits was your high on him. And you'll notice that all of that wear that he has in him is like alpha wear.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Is alpha? So there's
I think
standard.
alpha
Is alpha
is-
1 grade above standard or 4 grades above standard?
One.
I think it's 1.
Uno.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
That was like Delta
also,
one shit.
looked at him.
Yeah, and more importantly, you guys have a good look at his aura in case you ever need to fireball him from a distance
Yeah.
or something.
Can I like remember that?
Sure, we'll worry about that if the time comes. Probably just ask you for a
Okay.
memory test if you need to do anything with it later on.
So we assessed
Okay.
everyone in the room, and Dante sort of looked at him very hard.
Dante, what would you like to know about the sergeant and his goon?
Well, my most important and immediate question is the goon. What is his meta type?
Let us make him an elf. No, there's already an elf involved. Let's just make him an orc.
So a cybered orc.
I'm guessing he has the same general attire as the other 2, correct?
Yeah, it's slightly different, like a slightly different make and model, different color. You'll notice he has a little, like on the lapel by his neck, there's a little pair of wings.
And he's not like dropping him off and going back to the plane or something? No, he's staying?
Well, this is like, he was coming down the escalator. You guys are like, I'm gonna throw dice! So he hasn't even like hit the bottom of the escalator yet.
Oh,
Because I'm like
okay.
because I'm answering all of you guys' questions that happened at the moment, so everything kind of froze for a second.
No.
Okay,
As
so
long
I'm
as-
using my previous sneaking just in case, remember?
that's fine.
For
You-
success.
So he's like in an elevated position, so it's easy for you, even though you're short, to get a line of sight on him.
Okay.
The other 2, it was a matter of you getting into a position where they wouldn't notice you giving them the stink eye, because you're short.
As long as nothing looks out of normal,
Yeah.
then I don't really need anything more.
Sure. So they're going to come down to the bottom of the escalator. There's nobody behind them on it. The troll will come off. The 4 of them will be met together in a small group for a minute. There are handshakes exchanged all around, and after a couple of seconds, the orc will give them a bit of a nod, and he will turn around and head up the escalator.
Whew, I was hoping for that.
I was hoping for napalm spells, so.
Yeah, then I would have cast my GTFO spell.
If you guys don't do anything, I imagine you're not doing anything.
Was it
I
detect
would
enemies only showed hostility?
We don't know what kind of spell it is.
Okay.
So, but yes. General adversity.
Does it look like they're just about to leave, get bags, and that sort of thing?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Um, I think I should probably start heading out to the car so that we're not all following him in a big group.
Sure.
Yeah, you especially.
By default, him being involved is a big group.
Yeah. He is the brute squad.
Exactly.
I'm gonna grab a random bag off the baggage claim.
Okay.
That's a yeah.
You want to go ahead and roll
Wait.
edge real quick?
Is it?
How are those protected?
How are they what?
I wouldn't even do that. I don't really worry.
I'm trying to figure out if that would be a really stupid thing to do.
Man, does anybody
I mean,
have
if
the
we're
common
just-
sense quality?
If we're trying to look like we're waiting for somebody,
I say it's fun. Let him do that.
no, I'm
He
just
just-
like if it's not for that reason, then yeah, go ahead. But
Well, that's actually I was thinking about doing that too, so that it didn't look like I just showed up in arrivals and then left with nothing and no one.
you could have gotten a text that'd say I'm held over for a day.
Okay.
This falls
Then I'm
under
good.
the situation of I'm not going to break you guys' balls on this one. Like if you were here
Okay,
to
so
to murder the guy, like you'd have been busted because the detect enemy spell would have gone off. But I'm just kind of like, hey, this is a thing that could totally happen that you guys need to be worried about in the future. But like, stop thief! Don't take my luggage is not something I'm going to break your balls about.
I didn't figure.
Not this time anyway.
okay. So I think generally we would like to sort of stealthily get out and sort of try to tail him at least with our or no, not our Dante's vision.
Dante, keep an eye on him. We're gonna fuck off for a little bit.
Exactly. We're gonna go grab a
Well.
beer. You just look at them.
Someone's got to drive. No, I'm gonna grab a random bag just so I can fit in with the crowd, and I want to bump into him at some point. I'm gonna
Nice.
arrange that happening.
Bump into him to do anything in particular, or
I'm gonna drop a stealth tag on his package.
sure.
Oh shit! They might see.
A what package?
Anyone
that's
that
what
he's
the,
not gonna feel.
That's what the
Okay, so
palming
not
test
that
will
one.
figure out.
All right, so I'm rolling palming. You said.
Well, first, do me a favor, roll a quick edge test, because I want to see if you get anything crazy out of the random bag you stole.
So edge is just my number of dice in
Yeah.
edge, correct?
Yeah.
That can't go wrong with only 3.
I have 2. What?
All right,
What?
we'll put that in the pocket until later on when you open up the luggage. But yeah, if you want to roll me that palming test, we'll see what we'll see how that goes.
The bag is filled with marital aids.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe he brings his own fugu fish.
Are you comfortable 2 hits there, sir?
I don't know. I mean, the way you ask it makes me want to say no.
I ask it that
Can
way
he be not?
on purpose because I don't like letting people roll edge their rolls after I have rolled. And if I say it the same way every time, there's no like inference as to whether or not, oh no, this guy's got a huge dice pool, so you're gonna get screwed, versus the other direction.
So edge would be rolling or re-rolling failures or what?
You could do 2 things. You could reroll failures, which is probably what you want to do, or you could use it to roll your edge attribute with exploding 6s. So it would be 3 exploding dice or 10 dice.
Yeah, I'll roll 10 dice on that.
If you get a glitch or a critical glitch on rolls, you can also spend edge after the fact to downgrade it.
So basically,
Okay.
you can just edge the whole situation.
I mean, you can only use edge once per die roll. So, if he like glitched on this situation, and he could either spend edge to negate the glitch or to reroll his failures. See, isn't that much better?
Yes, it certainly is.
Alright, I'm gonna
Can
roll.
I have your luck? I want your
That
luck.
sounds like you're going to be able to work your hand into his package there however you like.
Yeah.
True.
I'm thinking I could just leave it there for the whole convention.
Just give him a
We
good
could find out what some of that intel that we got was good.
Oh man. Um, let's do this. Okay. So you tag his
7
luggage.
successes.
Very nice. And then I'm just going to keep walking like nothing happened.
Sure.
Without even saying sorry, really? That's
Yeah.
really good.
I mean, have you been to the
Apologize.
airport? People are getting
Who apologizes in the airport?
Who apologizes on the street?
It's true.
Really, to blend in, I should have yelled at him for getting in my way.
I mean, you've already succeeded on the roll. You are more than welcome to yell at him about getting in your way if you want.
Generally, that's going to be very profane if you're telling me to yell, so let's just let everyone use their imagination. But yeah,
Sure.
I'll yell at him.
Give him,
Watch it, buddy!
I'm walking
Watch where
here.
you going. Get the hell out of the way. Actually, I'm going to give him a little push as I go past.
Oh no! Don't push it! Don't push it!
No, it's already done. It's been said.
That's fine. All right, so you're able to go get in your church van that you guys have and start driving out of here. You guys have tagged the luggage, so you're just driving after him, or do you guys want to trust in the tag?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we should be doing both.
Sure. So, you'll be happy to know that nothing exciting happens unless you guys are doing something exciting between the airport and arriving at hotel number 2.
So Sue, I was thinking another ritual, huh? Huh?
You must be crazy. When will we do this?
I am just a dwarf. So nothing exciting happens. We get back, and he's staying at Hotel 12.
So, pursuant to that, would we have another day to... Actually, no, we don't have any more time to sleep drain off.
So if you are successful on the ritual, like you would have the Watcher up, and you could sleep, you could do other things, and the Watcher, specifically Sue, could really do whatever he wants because he doesn't have any other connection to the Watcher. He's like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go take a nap. Rot would be a little bit more occupied with it, but not to anywhere that like resting off stun isn't. You don't actually have to go to sleep. You could just sit there, go get a nice hot shower, throw on a bathrobe, and click on the tritium.
Okay,
and
in a
chillax.
situation where I don't spend any drams of reagents to stave off drain, which would be like 8 less drams. How much drain would have you had in the previous situation?
I had 10. You reduced it by 2, so it would have been 8. So I actually didn't get you guys with 6. I only got you guys with 4. But
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a little bit too much, but still, that's a lot.
I mean, I did roll really good. I'm good at dice, guys.
Okay, so that's up to you, Sue. I mean, if you want to help me, we can try again. If you don't, as you said you won't, then maybe I'll just wait for a chance to summon a spirit at some point. The Watcher is going to be still like... I mean, we got 1 net success, so it would be like maybe... I don't know, so we didn't get anything. But still,
In terms of the time frames, what are the odds that we'll generate a Watcher that will last longer than we'll need to sleep it off?
Should be pretty high, but then again, you saw how things went.
Well, if the convention is a half day tomorrow, and you're talking about summoning a Watcher for hours, it probably won't make it through the night.
Let's get back on this tomorrow morning, like before the convention, maybe.
And timeline-wise, I want to just drive around the area just having a look around, trying to get the lay of the land. The area of the hotel and the convention center.
That is
So
easy peasy. Um, do you guys want to do anything, or
Yes. I actually wanted to follow him into the hotel when we got back.
sure?
But
Sure.
en route, I'm going to change my face just to some random nondescript person, so I'm not the same one he ran into
Sure.
at the
You
airport.
want to roll disguise
I can do that.
just to see how different you are from the other person?
Absolutely no problem.
It's where you get no successes, and you just like you forgot to do it.
I guess anything's possible.
Critically glitch that matrix search.
Can I add a little makeup to help him look a little more like the person?
Sure, you can give him a little bit of a blush or a rouge. Really livens up the cheeks.
you don't want him looking like a hussy, though.
I mean, he is a hussy.
Okay, so what is
That
it?
is true.
Is it intuition? Is that what I'm rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me what, 6 dice? I think.
Oh, yeah, I should have waited and rolled mine after. My bad.
They would be different roles in this situation because
okay.
he can't actually apply makeup to help your face remush.
Gotcha.
No amount of eyeshadow is going to help when your face is like.
Well, I helped a little bit.
Yeah, you gave him
A little bit.
a little touch of gray or something in his hair.
It's the best
Well-
I can do.
My hair can change length and color at will, so.
Look, let her feel like she's helping. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
She
Come
gave you one of
on.
those sexy Cindy Crawford moles.
Yeah,
You just gave me 20 of them.
a few freckles. They'll do wonders for you.
Hey, I got one success. 20 of them would be like a critical failure.
It's just all over the place. Sure. So, are you getting an actual room, or are you just going in to be in here and be annoying?
No, I'm gonna get a room. I'm gonna follow him up to the counter and let him check in. Stand a respectable distance back, see if I can overhear anything
Sure.
while I'm there.
I'm gonna roll a thing real quick.
That's cool.
I don't like you rolling
No.
things. It's scary.
Exactly. Stop it, Rob. Stop.
So as you're getting up in line, we'll say for
Shit.
convenience sake, and you guys were leaving from the same place, that he is there ahead of you because you guys were intentionally following him. Coming up in line, like he and the elf are there. You know, get up in line. The troll is going to be like, if you could just back up, sir. He gives you that in the bank where there's that like 15 feet of space before you
Yeah.
hit the next out. It's like he
Mhm.
forces you back, or goes to force you back a couple of paces. So there's that.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry. And raise my hands up a little bit to show that I'm surrendering the right to him, and I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Sure.
And sorry, I didn't realize I was standing that close.
And he's gonna be like, "You? Have I seen you before?"
I doubt it. I think I'd remember somebody like you.
He's gonna straighten up a little bit. It's like, somebody like me. What does that mean?
Just
He start
that
crossing
you're
his
awfully
arms.
handsome.
He's gonna, in the process of giving you the stink eye, his partner and the sergeant are gonna kind of come by, and she's like, "Come on, let's go," and they're gonna head off.
Okay. So then I'm going to step up to the counter
Mhm.
and speak with the staff that was helping him out.
Sure.
Are you going to be trying to do anything that you want social help with here?
I don't know that I want your con dice in here.
Plus, he's there alone. If I imagine it, we didn't come with him.
You would
Quick
find this
question.
unsavory.
I was thinking in terms of him being in line that I would deliberately not be next to Dante because I thought they would recognize me or might have noticed me before. But once they clear out, if you want a hand, I'm happy to step up and help.
Is that the thing?
No
Dante
thanks.
would stand in line and wait for you to get out of the car. Sounds like he's just kind of got this. What's your plan of action?
I'm gonna walk up, approach the lady, give her the pleasantries of, "Oh, hey, how are you? Just I need to check in. I'm with Sergeant Ernest Olson with Aries. I'm gonna need a room on the same floor."
She's gonna. Her eyes will glaze over for a moment, as people tend to do when they are doing things and they are. And it's like, I'm sorry, sir, but they have already checked in, and everybody is already here for that party.
Yes, I'm not with the same party. I'm in a different department, but I'm from the same company. I'm gonna need to be tangential to him. We'll be meeting for the convention off and on, and I don't want to be inconvenienced by having to go through different hotels or different floors. I'm gonna need to be close by.
All right, so let's have your dice do some talking here.
While he's doing that, what car were they? What kind of ride were they driving in?
Let me pull up the vehicle section here, because it wasn't just like a boring Americar. Because he's a little more fancier than that. Do.
He's using AlphaWare. Why shouldn't he be?
Now you can just give me a general description, like a limo or
So it's obviously a rental. Actually, you know what? No. It is a Ford Americar. They are, as you might know, the make and models of the Knight Errant cruisers.
Okay.
I forgot that these guys were KE, not something else.
Yeah.
So yeah, about that harass the poor desk
Yeah, no
clerk
problem.
dice.
Would that use con?
Con or intimidation or
Yeah. Fast talk? Can I use my specialty or no?
yeah, no, your fast talk applies almost all the time. Come on, critical glitch. You good with that?
Yeah.
Let's see how she does.
All right.
She gets super apologetic. Cause like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize. Just one moment.
So it's absolutely no problem at all. We all have our jobs to do.
And she will produce like you just give her your information to take down to get the room and stuff,
Okay.
and she will get you access. Roll me your edge real quick. I know we're using this a lot, but I'm trying to find out how close on the same floor you can get. All right, you're
Not that close.
you're like opposite end.
That's fine.
Maybe she was a little spiteful and did it on purpose. You don't know, but
That's okay.
you got the.
Okay, and was that put on a corporate account? Do I need to pay and get reimbursed later? I don't remember what they told me to do.
So you'll be given a bill for the room, sir, and from where you file that is something I unfortunately don't have information.
That's perfectly fine. Thank you for the help. One last thing. Can I get the room number for him so I can send him a gift? Or do you want me to just call him later? It'd make it a lot easier if you could just give me his room number.
I will remind you that you guys have tagged his luggage, so you will know his room.
Yeah, more than likely. unless they happen to find it. Doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, no, we can ride on that. Let's roll a dice.
Send him a fruit basket.
All right, so you guys got kind of lucky. He's on the. Let's go with the 5th floor, because the first 2 floors don't count, and the 3rd floor is like the ballroom and that kind of stuff in a hotel usually. So he's on the 5th floor in. And he's in 517.
Perfect.
Okay, so can someone write it down somewhere?
On
Write
it.
down?
Yeah, I've got a scratch pad in front of me.
I mean, there's this
Alright.
big digital scratch pad right in front of you.
Well, yeah, but that involves clicking and typing, and
It's
then I
all-
don't get to obsessively click my pen.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
All right, so I'm just gonna thank the receptionist, I guess, and I'm gonna leave a 20 million tip, grab my bag, and walk off.
Are you guys doing anything else outside in the parking garage?
Yeah, I
Are you
had said
walking-
that I was driving around trying to get the lay of the land, but with one hit, I think it's just downtown.
So, yeah, there's some nice tall buildings here.
I really love the architecture.
It's just
Oh, I can
noodle
talk to you
shops.
about that.
Just noodle shops as far as the eye can see. Um,
Man's gotta eat.
do you guys want to? What else do you guys want to do? You know where he's staying. You know the room number. You've got access to the floor.
Okay, so if we have the room number, is there any way we can observe the room from outside? Like, which room is it?
You could try,
We could-
but like
We could do it astrally.
the windows
Well,
are going to be, polarized and that kind of stuff. One of the things that you're going to find is very common in the 6th world is, since magic came back and a lot of magic is based upon line of sight, all of your cars come with standard tintable windows so that mages can't see you and cause you to wreck your car or throw fireballs into it and that kind of thing. Same thing with kind of big fancy hotels. So like if one of the first things these security guys are going to do when they get into the room, if they're not already like polarized windows, is going to be polarizing the windows, because that's a big security risk.
Okay,
don't
but
think
those
polarized.
windows.
Can we not like astrally project and like just go in there?
You could.
Well, it's gonna be astral stealth, but the elf is probably, looking. I mean, if you want to try, you can try. I don't think it's gonna be safe. Basing on my ritual roll, no.
Well, I was thinking more in terms of would it be useful to do that? Like, does it really matter?
Well, she can see us, and then it will be super unuseful.
If I'm astrally projecting, can I see the real world at all, or am I seeing like all astral around me?
All astral. Like, you'll see auras of people and stuff. You, for example, would be unable to read a computer screen.
Okay, so I wouldn't get to learn anything I don't already know about them.
Well, yes and no. You would. The things that you could learn would be very limited. You would be able to, example, see whether or not there was a 4th person in the room.
Right.
You would be able to see, like, later on in the day, if you went and did it, like when people would normally be sleeping, you would be able to tell who's asleep and who's awake, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Hex, how do you feel about slapping a stealth tag on their ride?
That depends on how close I can get to the ride physically. See skills. I believe I have at least one rank in calming, which is like a good sign, right?
Well, you wouldn't default. Do you think that we should wait for Dante?
Yeah, well, maybe wait for Dante with the palming, and maybe Hex can try to do something in the Matrix, like, I don't know, hijack some kind of like line of communication to the room or whatever, or maybe the reception, or is that a bad idea?
Well, like, do we want to really blow our cover completely right now? And do we want to risk me taking a crap load of like stun damage potentially if things go south right now before the run?
I mean, it's useful to have some sort of, I don't know. Since we can't observe them, we just know where they are. We can just wait outside, but that doesn't make for a very exciting game. So, I don't know.
I mean, I can just hit the
It's
fast
great
forward
value
button.
to,
Could you install a backdoor into a host after you crack it, or would that just disappear?
That's not exactly a thing that works. Like hosts aren't physical, tangible things. So like,
I meant in terms of code. Like, could you put in like a backdoor sort of entry
no,
so that you could? Okay, yeah, that's what I was going for.
the Matrix.
So if she like gets in there and owns the camera now, she would have to get it again later.
Yes and no. Her marks would be cool until she rebooted her brain. Because she has
Or the
whatchamacallit, this, like, you would get marks, and then if you were to static veil yourself, you wouldn't have the overtime increasing for your Overwatch. But like, if you went to sleep, then you can't sustain that power anymore, which means somewhere in the middle of the night, if you don't reboot because you want those marks, you're gonna have the thunderous hammer of God come down upon you.
The
Also-
convergence and whatnot.
yeah, and also the spiders would probably pick it up and erase it anyways.
You could potentially edit file to give us room access. Like, I've already got a key card or whatever passes for that for my room. If you also add it as permissions to his room, we could always get in there when he's not around. Maybe apply some of our own bugs and stuff.
That
Do
would
we
be
have bugs and stuff?
that's what you're.
I know at least one of us do.
That would be just like sensor tags, mini cameras, that kind of thing. If
Yep.
you guys want, instead of having the fly spy outside checking on rooftops and stuff, that'd be cool putting the fly spy in there.
Okay.
Would we be allowed to have a rotodrone playing Overwatch outside the building?
Roto drones are significantly larger.
No, I mean not like right outside the building, but kind of playing Overwatch.
I mean, you could, but they are significantly larger, and a roto drone that is staying within the same couple of block radius, with I believe a gun mounted on it, is going to attract quite a bit of attention.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean. I meant would that be available to us to just play, Overwatch for us at some point?
I'm gonna say no on the roto drone just because those are like a fly spy is 3,000 new yen. A roto drone is this one is closer to 10,
Okay, cool.
and I would feel bad blowing it up on him. Only a little though, but
That was all static, but I gotcha.
oh, sorry. I'll stop clicking
Sorry.
around on all these other things. So yeah, do you guys want to do anything on Wednesday? I will let you know that I am not going to try and kill him on Wednesday.
Cut out.
Yeah.
You're gonna let us know that you.
Sorry, that was weird. I will let you know that I am not going to try and kill him on Wednesday.
Oh, come on!
Sorry. Sorry for the spoiler.
Did you guys hear that? That was amazing. I didn't think he would do that.
My mind is blown.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do anything else today, or you want to move into?
No, finish what you were talking. Like, you wanted to tell us that.
I'm not going to try and kill him on Wednesday.
Thanks.
That's an important part. So, can we just all stay at room, whatever room it is, in the same hotel or not?
That's up
How
to
big
you
of a
guys.
room is it?
What
Sorry.
did Dante ask for as far as size of room?
I didn't ask for anything special.
All
I'm
right.
not sharing 2 queen beds with
Then-
about 6 of us.
Well,
Then it is
I can
probably a
sleep on the
single
floor.
queen bed. Because it's a nicer hotel, so they would have bigger beds, but it's just going to be a single. There'll be a pull-out couch and a recliner.
So it
treating
can
us
be a
room
base
service.
of operations. Maybe a couple of us can stay the night, working
Sure, I have a low
shifts,
lifestyle.
but
I can sleep on the floor.
Probably more comfortable floor, very plush carpeting.
Yeah, I
I
like
am-
those fancy hotels.
Yeah, I'm going to text Andre suits.
Yeah, he'll text back suits.
Okay. So I will lay. I'm assuming with a medium lifestyle, I have a sort of nice suit.
Yeah, as long as you don't want anything more protective than just like armored clothing, you could have like a suit, like a.
Yeah, just that's a suit. Yeah, I'm gonna lay out a suit.
Does
For
the
tomorrow
hotel
morning.
have a service where I could have them like press my suit for me and bring it to me in the morning?
you wouldn't even know what pressing suits is with how much Nuyen you have.
What's a suit?
No, he's got a low lifestyle. He would probably,
My parents were corporate executives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go, Sue.
Also, one of my main contacts is a tailor.
Yeah, I guess.
So, is anybody staying in Hotel 1?
That sounds like it's important to note.
The target's in 2, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
I
Where was
will.
the first room we booked? Where was the first room we did the ritual in?
No, it's up to you guys.
Motel
Van.
6.
I asked before, and doing it in a van is impractical since the lodge is dislodged. The second it's the van
Yeah, but if you
moves.
park the van for a while, you can do it.
Okay. Well, the lodge is spent. Like it's till sunrise or sundown, right, or something like that.
Make me look stuff up.
Well, okay, it's spent, so I guess it doesn't matter. I would say Rot is perfectly fine staying in the hotel 12th. 12th floor hotel, so 2.
I will pack an overnight bag and check into Hotel 1.
Speaking of which, what do I find when I open the overnight bag I stole?
That's a good question. And for that, we'll figure out after we come back from our break.